Okay, so in this part, we're going to go over the credit bureaus that cover the checking and banking screening. So, right here, you're going to go to your filter again, because again, there's 60 credit bureaus, y'all. And you want to filter through the ones that you specifically are interested in. So for check and bank account screening, there are 10 credit bureaus that specialize in that. Okay, so we need to hit apply filters. Click it, hit apply filters, okay? Because you'll see what just happened. It'll just show you what you were looking at before. In this situation, there's 6 of them, not 10. So these companies, I am actually familiar with a couple of them. So you guys might be familiar with check systems. That's the most well-known one. Again, with my little stories, me burning banks and uh owing them money, they reported me to the check systems. And with, even though this information wasn't on the 3Bs, it was in the check systems, and because of that, I was not able to open up bank accounts until I resolved whatever issue was reporting on the credit bureau. So the check system is a credit bureau, Check System Incorporated. It provides account verification services primarily for financial institutions, collects and reports data on checking account applications, openings, and closures, including reasons for account closure. Check Systems is owned by the eFund subsidiary Fidelity National Information Services, or FNIS. And same thing, pull your credit report, see what's on there. So let's just click Check Systems. All right, let's go straight to their website and see what's good. This is what it looks like. I was actually just on Check Systems, believe it or not, and I did find something on myself, which is funny. And the information was wrong. They had like my maiden name on. It was just all over the place. It was really all over the place, but that's probably why it never stopped me from getting credit cards or open up bank accounts. Whatever was on there wasn't hurting me, but I wanted to see what was on there. You can freeze here, just like any other credit bureau. You can freeze your credit report. There's identity theft. You could do all of that on all of the credit bureaus, all 63 credit bureaus. But this is what it looks like here. You can create an account, you can register with them. All of this is free. You can request a report. Um, Again, I'm not going to go through each website because some are more detailed than others, but this is self-explanatory. When I was on here, I didn't have any real issues. When you get your free report, it actually shows up on here. As soon as you create an account, there's a section that I think they explain how to get to that section, but there's a section within your account where you can instantly pull your credit report and then print it and download it. The only issue I had was mine wasn't showing up and I had to contact customer service. And believe it or not, they just gave it to me. They were very easy to deal with. Like I said, when you're dealing with the other credit bureaus, you don't really have any issues as you do like when you call. Like I don't know if y'all have ever called TransUnion, Experian, Equifax. It's a nightmare. Like it's a nightmare. I have to call during certain times. I don't like calling them. If I don't have to talk to them, I won't talk to them. It's just too much to get somebody. But here it was very simple. I didn't have a problem. You can actually dispute online here. It's telling you what you need, how what their process is. Um, it's pretty easy. You can dispute online right here. I choose not to dispute online. Y'all know how I feel about that, but it's pretty cool. I did do a dispute. I wrote them a letter. I wrote them a letter. So yeah, if you're getting rejected or what have you, then from these banks, even with the credit card companies are financial institutions. Let's not forget that. Okay. So if you don't understand why you're getting rejected, check the check system, see what they have on you, if anything. Hopefully, they don't have anything on you, but if they do, go ahead, dispute it off there. I am familiar with cross check, so let's click on that. CrossCheck Incorporated provides check verification and guarantee services primarily for automotive sales and repair, building supply, home improvement, retail, medical, dental, and veterinary industries. Damn, I fucking butchered that word. All right, so let's click on them. Now, I didn't know they covered all of that or they specialized in all of that, to be honest with you. Okay, they go straight to it. Request a form, an annual report, inquire about a specific check authorization. Let's go here. Okay. So this is different. Everything is a form. I'm not filling this out, but this is just follow their instructions here. I wasn't familiar that they specialized in those other points, automotive sales and repair. Now we know. But cross check, I am somewhat familiar with. I know you can get a free report because they are a credit bureau, so on and so forth. I think I saw another company I was familiar with. Telecheck services. Boom. Okay. Telecheck services, it says assist retailers, financial institutions, and other businesses in reducing fraud and other risks associating with accepting payments and opening accounts using check writing and other checking account related information. Telecheck is a wholly owned subsidiary of Pfizer, Pfizer, okay, Incorporated. All right. Let me say this. Let me say this. I'm familiar with this company because I way back in the day, I'll do an episode on this on the podcast, but I used to burn what is it? Payday companies, right? And it was crazy. Crazy times, no judgment. Don't judge me. I'm not going to judge you. But yeah, like I used to burn them and I do believe the Telecheck company or this particular credit bureau was involved in that. And if you guys don't know about the whole payday loan enterprise, I'll say, they were doing a whole lot of predatory lending. Like that's all they were. Okay. That's all they were doing. And I just know of this bureau in relation to that. And it was just crazy. It was crazy times. They have a documentary on that in Netflix if you guys want to check that out. But they shouldn't be existing and they still low key do. But it was very problematic back then. So if you want to see if you're on their list or they have your information, this is how you do it. Consumer file report. I don't know what decline code lookup is. Just follow the prompts here. You can pull your report. You can write to them. I'm all for writing to these people. I think it's just better, in my opinion. And you, again, you want to have a paper trail. If you do things online, they could act like they don't know what you're talking about, never heard of you before. Like they never heard of you, but they're responding to you and writing you letters and having your name on it. So go figure. But yeah, telecheck I'm somewhat familiar with. But for the most part, cross check and check systems for sure, for sure, for sure. But yeah, again, just pull it if you feel that you're getting rejected. You shouldn't be getting rejected. You have a pretty decent credit score. Um, this is probably what's going on in the background for you, unfortunately. But just get this resolved as soon as you can. Now, if you're interested in knowing as far as utilities are concerned, that's a big thing. I know it's a big thing, right? But if you want to know which credit bureaus specialize in your utilities, check out the next video.